Okay, bitches. I just finished doing, my whole nine, whatever the case may be. But I want to talk about something today. Well, right now, you know, pertaining to my whole identity. Just me being me, like introspecting about the past, about like friendships, or just in general, how I was acting around people, even my family, everywhere I go. So anyways, throughout this time I've been on, hermit mode, introspecting, revelating. No shade, actually all shade. Like literally, I've been pouring in people's cups, left and right, up and down, north, east, southwest. I think that's just, my human nature, human design, or what have you. But just introspecting about the past and how I was very much overgiving of my time, of my energy to people. But of course, I'm doing it out of love, out of spite, without, expecting anything in return. But with me being alone, a lot of times this past few months, especially last year, like I was out of the grid for almost a whole year, girl. Like literally. Like I said, I've learned a lot about myself, different perspective on different things about life, different departments, different avenues, or what have you. It was just like, I've given a lot, of my energy and time. And me being alone kind of gave me that perception of it's okay to be alone. You don't need to overgive all the time. And at this moment in time, now that I've been spending time a lot on my own, doing things on my own, introspecting and revelating, and of course, still doing my due diligence within my family circle, which I'm grateful for. Also, too, with them being around, I have a lot of free time, doing things on my own. Oh, yellow butterfly. But yeah, very grateful for them. But with them too, I have a lot of shadow work, that I've overcame, that I've worked on. There's still some, and there will always be shadow work. We will never stop learning. But pertaining to me overgiving, I don't mind overgiving within my family circle. Like, they're my family, girl. Like, they're my blood. They're like this, the house. But pertaining to outside of my family circle, I've overgave of my time and energy. And some people aren't, I guess, back then, now that I've, revelated, introspected on it, it wasn't being reciprocated, if you will, which I didn't mind at all. Like I said, it was probably my human nature, human design, and that's just how I was raised. Not, leaving people behind, making sure everyone is good, everyone is okay. But pertaining to me, when I'm going through shit, which I don't expect anyone to, to check up on me, because I know I can do it on my own, you know? But in a way, there's moments which took me a long time. But hey, we came back stronger and hotter and hotter, you know? Oh, let me almost tripping. But yeah, I think it's my personality to not to, I guess, open up to a lot of people because we all have going through shit on our own. And I don't want to, I guess, have other people, even my family, to think about my well-being, because I just don't like to put that kind of like, quote unquote burden on them. But like I said, I can go through it on my own. It might take, a week, 2 weeks, a month, few months, a year, but I will always come back stronger. Even throughout my life, I did everything on my own. I put myself through college. I encouraged myself to get, my first job, which was going to second semester of senior year. I got my car, paid off that car, and now it's just everything is falling into places now that I'm in a way more aware and mindful of everything that I'm doing. But like I said, I did everything on my own, honey. Like, saved up my own money, went through college, did all of this avenues, all these mediums, all these arts pertaining to my overall self-development, if you will. But yeah, till now, like, with this big, another awakening that I have had, it's much more potent, more stronger, if you will, But yeah, like now I'm learning to do things on my own, which I've already done, but not really depending on other people to be there to keep me company. So I'm not like scared or fearing of people's opinions. But now I'm at this point in life where I do not seek validation from external sources. I'm seeking validation for my own self, from my own self, from the universe, from my spirit guides, my angels, special to my ancestors. I love y'all. But yeah, I mean, I've always been the kind of person to be free-spirited, joyful, always optimistic, everywhere I go. But like I said, that kind of energy was kind of, I guess, took advantage of. People wanted me to be around them because I just, bring so much to the table, not to toot my own horn. Now that I, like I said, introspected on it, I really did. I really do have so much offered to the table. And people now are wanting me to be around them in a way just to be in my energy, to be in my space, which I don't mind, but like I said, now I pick and choose who I give my energy and time to, because some of these bitches, y'all drain the fuck out of me. No shade. Y'all drain the fuck out of me. Like, even now, I have to like gather myself if I do go out in a big crowd. I'm able now to transmute and alchemize heavy energy, especially when I walk in a chaotic environment, I'm able to just breathe and hone into my own spirit and my energy and just transmute that shit, you know? But yeah, that's about it. I look good though. You see that? Mwah! Sun kiss by Raw. Thank you.